guys, and welcome back to Vegan Beauty Girl. We're continuing the vegan foundation review series, and today we're looking at the Evolve Climate Veil. So this is a lot more like a BB cream or maybe even a tinted moisturizer rather than a full coverage foundation. It has got SPF 20 in it, so it is really good for the summer, really good at protecting your skin from environmental damage, from sun damage, and also infused with a lot of anti-aging properties. Evolve are a very well-known vegan, natural, sustainable, kind of organic beauty range. They are just very good with creating more natural beauty products and more conscious beauty products as well. So I do already have this Climate Veil on. I applied it this morning. Normally when I do these reviews I actually film the intro right after I put on the makeup, but I've had quite a busy day today, which has been like the first in a long time. So I would say I put on my makeup maybe 6-7 hours ago now. It is definitely very light coverage. It says it's light to medium online and that it's best suited for normal to dry skin. I'm gonna quickly show you guys the application and kind of let you see what that is like. So this is really smooth and creamy to apply. It glides on really nicely. I like to just use my fingers with this one as well. I just spread it all over my face. I often don't actually put foundation on my nose just because it often like builds up, but because this one is so light and it also offers the SPF protection, it's important that I do cover it. Yeah, the coverage on this is actually quite nice. Obviously it's not full coverage, it's a very light medium coverage, but it's better than I remember it being, particularly because I've got quite a few spots right now. So sometimes I just use this as kind of like a base foundation and I will go back and kind of like conceal spots or any problem areas with my Milk Flex foundation, and I find these two work really well together. So it means that I can have light coverage on the majority of my face and that extra bit of coverage on the areas where I feel I need it. So I like that about this foundation, and obviously it offers SPF 20. This is the tinted light to medium shade. This is the only shade they currently have at time of filming, and that's frustrating. This shade doesn't actually suit me all year round. It suits me now that I've got a bit of a tan, but earlier on this year when I was really quite pale from winter, if I hadn't been fake tanning, it just was too orange for my skin tone. So please bear that in mind if you think maybe a light medium shade might suit you. It is actually quite an orange tinted one, and it is meant to adjust slightly to your skin tone as you apply it. I don't know how much wiggle room there really is there. If you're lucky enough, you can actually find these in a few stores, particularly if you know some more like natural organic beauty stores, so you might be lucky enough to find this and be able to swatch it on your hand, or hopefully you've got a good idea from this video as to what sort of shade this is. But yeah, it's got a very natural finish. I feel like it's got a bit of a glow to it. I feel like it gives me a bit of a dewy look. I really quite like it. Obviously it's low coverage, so you can still see any like spots coming through. It doesn't do a great job at covering them, but it's done a good enough job. I feel like this is the makeup you wear if you want it to look like you're not wearing makeup, but you've got like that little bit of tint and you've also got SPF protection. But anyway, I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup now and I'll catch up with you guys shortly. Hello again. I do actually really like this foundation, but I'd say one of the biggest drawbacks of it is that it only comes in one shade. I'm not happy with that. It bothers me. So I did message Evolve earlier because obviously talking about shades is very important when doing a foundation review. And when I went to their eco factory earlier this year, they did say that they had plans to expand the range to ensure that they offered more shades. So earlier when I asked them for an update, they got back to me and said that they have been working on formulating some new shades and also an untinted version. Unfortunately, they've had to put a lot of their NPD, new product development I'm guessing, on hold throughout the pandemic as we're working with a smaller team in our warehouse. Right now they're focusing on getting customer orders sent out and maintaining stock levels, and they'll hopefully be able to work on formulations again soon. So it's disappointing that they launched the Climate Veil with just one shade. Just to give you an idea of the shade, it comes out like this. In the winter, this was actually really orange on me. I'm really surprised that it doesn't look orange at all now. It actually looks kind of pinker than I remember. And just because it is low coverage, it's got a bit more of a broader matching ability than a higher coverage foundation, but really just one shade of light to medium isn't enough, and I think that they should have perhaps launched with a few more. But I'm excited here. They are working on more formulas. They aren't a makeup brand, they are a skincare brand, but still, if you're going to offer a tinted product, you kind of want to offer it to everyone who buys your products. So this is semi-skincare, semi-tinted moisturizer. There are a lot of really good ingredients on that, so I'm just going to flash them up on the page right now. You can pause it if you want to have a proper read. So that's really good. And I am a big fan of Evolve. I think they've got so many incredible products. Just to hand, like every evening I use their 360 Iron Lip Contour with probiotics and peptides. This is like my favorite eye cream. I find it very gentle, non-irritating. I'm not someone who really struggles with any issues around the lips and eyes, so I can't say that I've noticed a huge difference, but I just feel very confident that this is looking after me and protecting me, because I do love the brand and my skin seems to enjoy the product as well. So I use that every evening. And also, this is my favorite Evolve product, their Rainforest Rescue Blemish Serum. It's just an incredible spot treatment. I put it on my spots overnight. It really helps kind of like minimize them and dry them up. I've had it before where I've had like a massive spot and I put this on and it's disappeared overnight. It's not always that magical, but it's pretty damn good. I recommend this to my best friend and she was just like, what sorcery is this? She was so stunned. So we're both huge fans of that. So those are other key Evolve products that I absolutely adore. I'll leave them linked below as well. So one of the reasons I really do enjoy this Climate Veil Tinted Moisturiser is that it does offer you UVA and UVB protection, also SPF 20. It is Reef Safe as well. So the SPF protection in this comes from a gentle, non-whitening, non-nano-mineral based zinc oxide. So that's the detail there. Hopefully you're interested in buying Reef Safe, because that is just really important if you care about animals, because you're shopping vegan and cruelty free. Hopefully you care about our reefs as well. They're also a really good brand to support if you like small businesses. They have their own eco factory up around like Luton, St Albans. I've been there, I was lucky enough to go, and it's really cool. Everything is handmade in batches, and it's very rare that you see a brand, particularly of their size, have in-house manufacturing, but that does give them a lot of assurance on how things are being done. So they are an eco factory, which means that they are using like renewable energy, and they have furnished their office with like reclaimed upcycled wood materials. They do think about these things, and they're allowing themselves to have a lot of control over the production process of their products. So alongside having a sustainable factory, they're also very conscious about where they get their ingredients from. Just all round, they are a good brand. They really do think about every step of the process, even the steps of the process customers aren't asking about, aren't demanding transparency on. They just are doing it because they want to be a good company, and I love supporting companies like that. I love supporting a company that is trying to do good when the spotlight isn't on the issue, who have been trying to be vegan and cruelty free for so long, who are being environmentally friendly, and just, yeah, sorry, I'll cut off there. You get what I'm saying. They're just a good company and I would recommend supporting them. It's money well spent. Let's take a closer look at this foundation, because like I say, it has been quite a few hours. It's a really hot day today. Like obviously this coverage isn't incredible, but I think it's still pretty good. And I do keep like catching myself in the mirror and thinking, wow, your skin's glowing. And I think half of it is that it kind of looks like I'm not wearing makeup, but I am. Obviously. I actually am really enjoying this tinted coverage, but I do just wish I had shade for everyone, because half of you watching this is probably going to be irrelevant for you right now, because you've got to be kind of this skin tone to be able to wear it. But yeah, I think it's got quite a dewy finish. It really does just match your skin. I felt like it was very easy to blend out just using my fingers, and I don't feel like you can see I'm wearing makeup anywhere. I don't feel like it's bunched together at all. I don't feel like it's gathering around my dry patches particularly, so it's actually a really lovely foundation to wear. This is quite a short review, but I think I've covered everything I actually really want to cover in this review. Hope I've given you a bit of insight into what Evolve are like as a brand and what this foundation is like to wear. All in all, it's really lovely if you want low coverage, really good at protecting your skin in the summer, but they only have one shade, and that bothers me. So yeah, if you are looking for more vegan foundation recommendations, I have a whole series on it. I think this is like video number 9 now, so we're really getting through. Let me know down below if there's any vegan foundations you really want to see me review, because taking requests. I feel like foundations are aptly named because they are the foundation of a lot of our beauty routines. So if I can help you find your perfect match, I would be really chuffed. But anyway, I will leave you guys to it. Please do hit like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Commenting as well, it all really helps. I'm still really trying to grow on this platform, and every bit of support you guys give just makes my day. You can find me on Instagram and other social media, so I'll leave the details down below. And until next time, bye!